Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of One Day at a Time, our Space Engineers Survival playthrough. It's Friday, so we have a lot to take care of today. I'm going to real quickly go over what we got done off camera after our last episode. And see, I threw down a little seat here so I could just sit and do that. So, let's see. Still haven't done the exterior lights. I have repaired the assault vehicle with the exception of completing the weapon swap out, because I mentioned that I was going to swap out the rocket turret or the missile turret for something else, and I have something else planned. I started to put it together and I was like, nope, gotta wait so you guys can see it. So we will continue that today, but it has been repaired. So we will go ahead and get rid of that. And we're going to replace it with, no, we'll do that at the end. Okay. I did add the production quota mod, so that has been added. And it is already doing its job. Repair and modify DB base. For those of you that saw the posts of the prospective design, that's definitely what that is going to take a long time. So we are going to work on that, and to do that, I think we're going to have to add a couple things to our list here to get going. Everything else here is status quo, what we've been wanting to do, but I'm going to go ahead and go over the things that I want to try to get done in this episode. And to do that, I'm going to show you what we've got so far. So I did the 5x5 wheel upgrade on our cargo rover. I went ahead and took the drills off. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that first. There she is, up and riding high. So that's done. And like I said, I completed the repairs on the assault vehicle, got all the wheels replaced, welded up all of the blocks that I could. These are all heavy armor. So let's talk about what I got up here. Alright. So our weapon is going to be a ball turret. And so I pulled the rocket or missile turret out of there, repaired all of the conveyor blocks that run through there, and then placed heavy armor over those. I'll probably change that to an armored conveyor right there. We do have this spot here which I'm not sure about, and we also have this spot here. And then we have a few spaces we can do stuff with. But anyway, so ball turret, the small grid 3x3 advanced rotor with the 3x3 hinge, delete the head, and I've got the small head in here. And for those of you that aren't sure how I did that, I'll explain it real quick. First time I've actually used this head. I usually use the 3x3 head, but it was actually pretty easy. So you just take your blocks, and I built up just a column right off of this port on the connector, straight up, brought it toward the front, and then got over the center of the hinge, and then I brought it down, and then I placed a small hinge head on there with the opening, of course, pointed up so it would connect to the blocks. And then I raised the rotor head up until these little pegs were roughly in line with the center of the side there, like that. I don't have lights on, I don't know why. So anyway, right there where you see right there. And then you go into the hinge in a control panel, or if you're using Build Vision, you can just hold Control and do that. And click Attach. And it attaches the head, and then you grind away the arm that supports it. So this is what we're going to build our ball turret around, and the plan is to go with, I'm thinking of going with autocannons. What do we have up there? An excited scoundrel. Let's take a quick look. Hydrogen, atmospheric. I don't see any. Do you see any? I don't know if you guys see any guns. I don't see any guns on the bottom there. There are no guns on the bottom. Oh, there is. Okay. There are anti-personnel turrets. Oh, anti-personnel turrets up here. This would probably be... see, this is very similar to the Gilded Vandal, design-wise. So, which is an okay ship. I'm not going to do anything with this, though. So, we'll go ahead and jump back out. I think I'm going to use the autocannons. So, that's what we're going to do. And, of course, from here, you just bring out your small conveyor blocks, add your cannons, and then you can build armor around it. And that is one of the things I want to do today. I want to complete this ball turret. The other thing I want to do, shut that, is, let's go down here. We are going to modify our respawn rover. I saw a great redesign of this done by Assassin's Gamer. It's relatively new to the YouTube thing, but he did a really cool modification to this to make it into a miner. We're going to do that. To do that, we need to take this eat, sleep, drink, repeat module off. We're going to move that inside, so that's another thing on our list. And then, because of the amount of work that we're going to have to do on our mobile base, I need to lay out a new industrial area so that we can improve our industrial capability, which is also going to include more connectors so we can connect up our assault vehicle. I want to put our soon-to-be miner in a different area, and I'm probably gonna do some sort of drill rig. It might just be a piston arm drill rig that comes out from the side of the base and digs into the hillside to grab basic materials. So those are the four things: complete the ball turret, relocate the the EDSR module, lay out expanded industrial area, and then modify our flyer for mining. So I want to go ahead and start with, let me grab real quick. We need a hinge again. We're going to need let me go back to that. We're going to need a hinge part. We're going to need a converter, and that should do it for that. And I'm going to place this up here on top of the up here on top of this cargo container for right now. Let me start our timer real quick. I figure we're going to tape more than an hour today. And we'll create fast forwards spots to work with. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. We're going to add small head. Get the bottom part, or this part here, finished up. We'll go ahead and hinge lock, solve that up. Add our converter. And then our E. Go ahead and get, let me check, see if I've got this. I do. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and just go ahead and make it. And that way we'll just pull that stuff off of there we go. We'll unload the one on the rover. Okay. So we've done that. Okay. Alright, so we got that. The next thing I want to do is I want to kind of go ahead and lay out. We'll lay out the industrial expansion. Let me put, don't know why I did that there. Emergency ration production. There we go. Also got the binoculars going. You're gonna need gravel over here, and we're gonna need ice. So. There we go. I appreciate you guys checking out the video. Like I said, we're gonna get this expansion. I feel is going to be necessary just because of the amount of work we're going to have to do with the rover. So let's go ahead and start laying some of this out. Oh, it's doing that weird block thing again. Oh, I hate that. I'm making this rather large just because, like I said, I think we're going to end up parking some of these vehicles in here. Sorry, to continue my thought, thank you guys for checking out the videos. I really appreciate it. Remember, if you like the videos, give it that thumbs up. So hit that like button and subscribe, hit the notification bell. And if you know somebody that might like it, share it. And of course, especially for this series, comments, huge. Viewer input is going to be really important for this one. So let me know what you think. If you got questions, suggestions, that sort of stuff. And we will go from there. I'm going to have to redo this connector. Like I said, we're going to need to pipe over this direction, and I feel like that connector is probably going to be the best way to do it. We'll just make it look like a more industrial type thing. That's there. We can put we're gonna go ahead and I think what I'm going to plan to do right now is we might try to build a big refinery. I'm not thrilled about the idea of that. I know that probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I'm just not a real big fan of that right now. What I was thinking of doing was just doing a group of basic refineries to get the parts built, and then building the bigger refinery on the base once we get it over here. Really, I just need to be able to get the parts made for really basic components to get enough suspension. First of all, the pistons and everything that we need to support the base once we cut it loose from the ground, and then to get enough suspension on there to bring the structure back here to the lake, and then from there we will be adding the big refineries and that sort of thing. That will come. We'll actually, if we build it, we'll be building it onto that base. So that's kind of where my thought process is with that right now. Let me go ahead and move our rover. I think I'll be doing here. Okay. Probably not going to be able to put all of this in there. We're going to need to build a new, a large cargo container also. I'm not going to worry about this area being airtight. All right, guys, I'm going to stop talking so I can fast forward through this because I feel like we're probably going to be building. We're probably going to be taping more than an hour, and I'm going to let you guys be able to hear and see what's going on. So, well, rather than me just rambling. So I will begin the fast forward. I'll be back. All right, we need iron. I think another thing I might look at doing here, guys, is adding a AI-enabled repair bot. Yeah, I need the regular assembler. Dadgummit. Okay. Let me get that thrown in the queue. Sunflower. I didn't have to run all the way in here. I don't know why I did. faction. That's our timer, but a lot of fast forwarding in this, so. Do that, I want to go ahead and try to set up Parabot, nickel, cobalt, silicon. Okay. That way when this gets completed, it'll start making that right away.
You do realize I'm the one keeping you alive. Maybe you should keep my battery topped up with nuts and lard. So, your energy is critical. I'll come back when it's a disaster.
Oh, I gotta have faction crap. I thought we had one. I guess we have not created one yet. DBG, Dadbear's Guild.
The full power plant keeps your AI happy while you sleep.
That's fine for right now. There we go. Call him Cub. Oh, he's fast. Okay. Cub, what are you doing? You're killing me, man. Killing me. It's our first time making one of these, so what do we have flying by? Open tide? Okay. T-junction. Okay, so we want our T-junction sideways. Oh no. Darn it, that's not gonna work. Crap. Okay. Try it differently here. There we go. It's hinge locked. Ugh. Shoes. All kinds of issues. That won't work there. Why that won't work? I've seen people do this. It should work. That works though. Strange. I guess it's fortunate. Okay. DB, Cub, you're killing me. $76. Hmm. I don't know if that's gonna work. That may not work. Unless I get rid of that. we just go with 2? Come on, there we go. Let's see if it'll go down now. Still not quite all the way. All right. Take this, it will. Okay. Okay. I will work on this and kind of getting it straightened out. It's not exactly what I was expecting. And again, this is my first time doing this, but it does go down. Okay. That's the important part. That's the important part. It is locked. Okay. But we've got that. I'm hoping that will allow us to take care of some, if we have threats, that'll take care of it. So I'm hoping we can use that to shoot also at the bases. But okay, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this. I know there's gonna be a lot of fast forwarding in this video, so I don't know how long it'll end up being. But let's, real quick, I'm going to go ahead and let's take a look at our list.
Power low. Disconnecting browser. Disabling networks.
Just going to do it here. Okay. We got the drill rig for stone. We used a static drill. That's rolling. We update that. Paramodified DB base. Still working on that. Exterior lights for the outpost. Okay, so for the 4 things that I talked about doing today, complete the ball turret, relocate the EDSR module, lay out the expanded industrial area, and modify the flyer for mining. The ball turret isn't complete. It is functional. We need to produce the autocannon ammunition. We relocated the eat, drink, sleep, repeat module, and we started the layout for the expanded industrial area. I think with the 3 refineries, 2 different assemblers, we should be okay. We've got an advanced assembler to speed some things up. Modifying the flyer for mining. Guys, I'm going to do that off camera. I would prefer to have done that on camera, but I just don't think time is going to permit. I'm going to go ahead and add a door here, an airlock. I'm hoping, and then I'm going to even out some of the, put some ramps or something to allow Cub here to do what he needs to do. I think he sees something in here that I haven't finished welding it underneath or something. So, and maybe that's why he's paying attention to that. Anyway, I'll make the ramps so he can get in and out easier. Put that stuff away. Go ahead and should do it over the door, or we'll do it right here. I'll go ahead and get the door at least placed. So we can build that off camera. All right. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. I'm sorry this one's I'm not really sure how this one's going to turn out, but we did get some stuff done. I'm so sorry for the just kind of dithering about. I'm going to say it's been a little bit frustrating. Should have done you guys better than this. Thank you for checking out the video. Do me a favor, if you got something out of the video, hit that thumbs up, the like button, and click the subscribe and notification bell so you can see when we got new stuff coming out. And also, if you know somebody that might like the content, hit that share button and let them know about it. I'd love to see them. And comments. What have I missed? Is there something that I've missed? Is there something else I can add? If you are familiar with the AI enabled and perhaps know what is causing Cub here to not necessarily do what we hoped you'd do, let me know. I will see you next time. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and always, always be safe. Remember, close your visor, and don't forget your dampeners, and I will see you on the other side. But until then, I should go.